Dingus Creations.
So, this is going to be a little special episode because we have a half an episode from earlier this week.
Where I was happy.
Where you were where you were able to do things.
Yeah.
And we have a half an episode where you're struggling.
Yes.
And
you are going to guess which one is which. And if you are right, you will win a hug from Mr. Hugsy. I don't know.
You're not going to offer the hug?
No. This hug person is closed. I have nothing to share.
What a crazy two and crazy hey!
Crazy family tree. A crazy family tree. The stories I could tell you about my crazy family and me. My crazy family and me. My crazy family tree.
What's up, fam? You're listening to My Crazy Family Tree, the podcast where we tell you your stories and mostly our stories to your earballs. My name is Lotta and
my name is Kiki.
Yeah!
Cuckoo Kiki.
The cuckoo Kiki Kaka. No Kaka.
Not Kaka.
No Kaka.
Is it because of the color of my skin?
Oh my
That
God.
you call me Kaka?
You know what? My kids also have your color of your. They got brown this summer. They got brown.
They got Kaka color this summer.
Oh, they're so beautiful, my girls.
Beautiful
girl. It's boy, right? And yeah, it's boy. Always the boys. Always the boy.
Boys are so great.
Okay, girl. How much? Okay. I have work brain, but I have two stories also, except for my work brain.
Why do you say also? Because I have not said anything.
I have, except from my work brain, I also have two stories.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you get?
I have two stories, and they are about falling, and that's my favorite thing. When people fall.
You love falling things.
Not like, oh, here comes a falling raindrop. That's I don't.
She held up. Then she would laugh all the time. Every time it rains, she just sits and looks out the window, clapping her hands like, so many things falling.
I know fall is a fun time.
Yes, for you.
For you, I love falling things.
Yes. Or you just look at the leaves and you laugh.
Oh, don't get me started.
Don't get me started. No, but
when people fall,
yeah,
animals, children.
You also like when people get scared. Like
yeah, but I hate getting scared.
Yeah, and you hate to fall. No one likes to fall. Oh, you laugh when you fall too.
Now when I fall, I go, death! That's what I feel.
Yes, because that's how it actually feels like. When Kiki was out on the social media platforms, then I always send her these little, what's it called? With the
reels.
Some reels with people falling, because I know she would appreciate this. And I actually got very sad the other day. Because I found a reel that would make you so happy because
did you save it?
Yes. Good. I saved it so I can show you afterwards, but we won't remember. We didn't remember to record your mom either.
I know.
Doing the method.
Maybe Papa can record her. And
yes,
send it to
we
us.
have to see. The method has to be seen. It has to be taught. It has to be spread, widespread. No one would ever do what your father did. That.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen again.
No, we would never want that to happen.
To that we are like the reason why people have this trauma about putting on a dress shirt.
No more scarecrows.
No more scarecrows.
No more.
That's our slogan. No more scarecrows.
No more scarecrows.
Learn the method.
Learn it. But I don't think we have a Don't Question Me corner today.
Yay!
And if we do, then don't contact you. Yes, contact us. Tell us what we did wrong so we can correct ourselves. But I don't think we actually did. And
I love that for us.
Yes, I love that for us too. What are you playing with?
I don't know. I found something here. We're at Lotta's again.
Talking about fidgeting, like we talked about, or like stimming. She was stimming with one of my lip
You guys know how I work.
Colored.
I stim in a very sexual manner.
Yes, she seemed like a real girl. If you go watch
I'm a real girl.
some of our videos, you will actually see how she stims.
Oh, that's so funny.
Twirling her hair.
Such a fun video to watch.
And just like, you know,
Fidget my hair.
I'm a little girl.
putting a lip gloss.
Yes, so girly.
And then Lotta, zombie hands, zombie hands, zombie hands.
You know it.
Inappropriate jokes.
And today I was at my workplace.
Uh-huh.
We are now in the portion of this show where we talk about us for a little while before we share stories.
Because who doesn't love that?
Because who doesn't love us and our stories? But I was at a meeting, and that's when I stim the worst. When I'm at home and do like these Skype meetings, I can do my real fidgeting. Like I could like flip on my phone. I mean, I take in the information much easier if I do something with my hands. But when you're at a meeting with people around a table, you can't do those things because it seems like I'm not interested in what's going on in the meeting. So then I put my hands under the table and I scratch off a lot of dead skin. So my hands are...
Let me see them.
This is the worst one, I think.
Ooh, it's like a half a finger is gone.
Yes, you can see the bone. No, you can't.
No, you can't. But it's nasty.
What have you been up to,
Thank you for asking.
kind girl?
You know I'm a working girl now.
Tell me.
I just work. That's what I do.
Work. And she does the twerk. Yeah. Come on. Shake it.
What's that? Did you hear that?
Yes,
it's a great snapping sound.
Yes, she holds one of my beauty blenders.
It's so soft.
It's so soft. It's like a kitten.
I also have been working today.
Yes.
Hard.
Yes, you've been?
I work hard for the money.
Oh, she does. She does work hard.
So hard for the money. Oh, for your honey.
I don't know.
So hard for the money.
Is it better something right? Yes.
Okay.
Tell me.
We have singing Tourette's.
Yes, we do. That's actually a thing.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Because I follow many of these like neurodivergent pages with people with ADHD and stuff. And then actually a page that you got me into with Torin Wolf.
Yeah.
Torin Wolf.
I
He's so cute.
I
He
miss
looks like a
social
model.
media, man.
He looks like a model, that boy. Anywho.
A role model.
Yes, a role model and a beauty model. But this boy, he has autism, and he does a lot of stimming and stuff. But his mom has also, she has, and what was it called? She has these sing-songy things like we do. And they named it, what it was called. When they did a little sketch thing in my Bob's, what is it called? Skit?
A skit.
A little skit where he was trying to tell her one of his elaborate stories because he has autism, so he really paints the picture. And every time he says something that reminds her of a song, she starts singing. So the story never like evolves.
That's what we have.
And
whatever. But she's also
called.
Autistic.
Yes, she's also autistic.
But she got diagnosed as an adult.
Yeah, because many women, girls, they very much we pack in and we hide away our traits. We mask it, our autistic and ADHD traits, and we feel like crap-a-doodle-doo wills whilst doing it. And then we often feel very bad as adults because we have these things we do that has been taught to be bad. And then you feel like everything you do is bad. You know?
Not anymore, girl.
Not anymore.
You
let it fly.
That out. You let it out, girl.
Let it
Loud
out.
and proud.
Yeah,
be
but
who you are.
It's hard, you know, for people, I think.
Yeah. And also I think it depends on where you are and how comfortable you feel with people.
Yeah.
That's why I have a very small clique of friends that I hang out with, because all those friends, I can be the person I am.
Yeah, the me version. Me. And you are now in this clique of people persons that we like because we are ourselves.
Yes, we are.
As crazy as we come.
Yeah.
proud.
So I'm working. I'm learning my new old job, and I'm super happy.
Oh, I love to hear that. So
Thank you.
nice.
Thank you. What about you?
Well, what about me? Well, I'm working from home. I am in the process of going back to the office.
Ooh.
But I have a chance to work from home still, and I will still do that because I have to be a little bit at home for my children's sake, especially now when my big girl's gonna go home, not go to the thing that we never remember what's it called, fritids, where you go after school, because you can't come home because the parents are still working. That place, she's too big for that now, so she has her own key.
What?
She gets home. Yeah, none of her classmates are having that anymore.
But she's not too old for it. She
can still have it, but it would not be fun for her because no one else in her grade goes to this place. So I'm here just to like say welcome home to the mother who works. Anyways, so I'm still home, and but that's a good thing for me because I can take out the dogs on my little, like, the breaks I have. Why do you have a face that looks like you smell the fart?
Leisure center.
A leisure center?
Or
that sounds like the old.
Recreation center. Recreation.
That sounds like something. Either way, it sounds somewhere you send kids who are like arsonists or something. It sounds like that. Or it sounds like probably. Or it sounds like a place where you sell old people, like when they're old. But okay, whatever it called, I don't even remember what you said. But anyways, I'm home, so I can on my little breaks, like we have Swedish fika on our workplace where we all drink some coffee and stuff, you know. But on my breaks, I go out with the dogs, and so I did. My small cockapoo named Waffles. She is in heat right now. So
she's always in heat, man.
I think so. I think that the small dogs, they get in heat more often than the big dogs.
Last time I said that she's always in heat. She says no, she's in the north. She's normal.
I think it is every third month she's in heat.
Girl, we know you're the alpha.
I'm the alpha.
I always get my period.
Or maybe it's Waffles who's the alpha.
No, you are. And you make her have it every month instead of every third month.
You know it to be true. Anyway,
girl, you know it's true.
She gets even more crazy than I get when I'm going to have it. And then she was so mad at me because I came home to my home office after a little walk with the dogs, and I smelled something, and it smells like poop. Real pure caca. Pure caca-doodle-doo. And I was like, is it me? Have I stepped in something? I was looking around, and I was like smelling my shirt. And then I left the room, and I like, no, it's not out here. So it can't be me because it would follow me. And then I was like, but this scent is like moving. And then I see our little black cockapoo looking like super innocent. She has rolled around in something. Because she does that when she's in heat. Because she thinks perfume. She thinks like, I smell so wonderful right now.
Your cockapoo rolled around in doo-doo.
Yeah, in cockapoo-poo. And then I had to bathe her, and I've never seen anyone who looked so sad. It looks like I was going out to like a bar, and I was like putting on makeup, making myself look so pretty, and someone just took me and put me in the shower. And I have like black mascara running down my... That's how she looked like I did to her.
Oh.
And she gave me the stink eye the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So that's my week, my time
it's
since
only Tuesday.
Last time.
We're recording early. Christmas
Tuesday.
came early this year.
Well, that makes me think about Friends when I say Monday, 1 day, Tuesday, 2 day, Wednesday, what day? Thursday, the third day. You don't remember that?
No.
I'm sorry. Everyone who remembers that will laugh. Everyone else will be like, you're crazy. And I am, so you're right.
Cat's out of the bag.
Cat's out of the bag. I'm sorry. I've been babbling because I feel so lonely. I'm so lonely.
It makes me think of a song.
Lonely, I am so lonely. Is it that one?
Yeah.
There is somebody to call my own. Oh! Is that the song?
Lonely, I'm so low.
It's a little bit jazzy, so you don't really know where it goes.
Lonely, I am so lonely.
Now,
It sounds
that's
weird.
not right. That's not right.
No, that's wrong.
Or whatever.
Whatever.
We're lonely.
We're
I'm lonely. I shouldn't drag you into this. I'm lonely.
I am happy.
You're happy and glad.
I feel so connected to the world.
Yes, you do. And you look like the most beautiful. I always say that, but every time I get like taken aback by your beauty.
Whatever. I told you.
Whatever.
I told you today. You look good, Lottie, when I came in.
But not anymore because now I've eaten. And when I've eaten, I sweat and I get red. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's a thing to sweat.
It's a thing.
When you eat.
Should we start this?
Do I start
Yes,
this
I think you start. You start.
Okay.
Whew. Let's do this.
I haven't written this one down. I feel unprepared.
Naked and Afraid?
Always naked and afraid.
Yeah. Who's it from?
It's from me.
Tell me more.
Okay. So the year is 1997-ish.
So the late 1900s, yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Right?
Or 1998. Somewhere there.
Yeah.
I was in 7th or 8th grade. And we had gymnastics. PE.
PTSD, yes.
We had just had PTSD time.
Yes. PE.
Yeah, PE. We had PE.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the shower. And I was, what do you call it? Foaming myself?
Ooh. Lathering. You were lathering
I was
up?
lathering myself with my
Ooh.
soap.
Lather.
And then out of absolutely nowhere,
What happened?
I fall
Oh my God, why?
and I begin sliding. It's true. So it's not like, ooh, I fell and I slipped and I hit my ass.
No.
I slip, fall, and just slide.
Are you in a sit stance? Are you in a sit stance sliding on your
My
butt?
back is, you know how you kind of hold your head up because
Yes,
you don't want to
yes,
hit
yes.
it? But then my hoo-ha's out
Yeah.
and my legs are spread.
Yes. Yes,
And
why?
the-
Why did you close them?
I don't know how it happened.
Okay.
I don't know
No,
how it happened.
no.
I was standing there
Yes.
washing my body,
Yes.
and all of a sudden I am on like a highway. I'm just
How big is your shower room?
It was big.
Yeah, I must.
You know, this was in the 90s.
Your laugh snorted.
We didn't have like, what do you call those, boas?
Yeah, what is it called?
What?
Booths.
Yeah, we didn't have shower booths.
No,
it was
no.
just one big room.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That
Yeah.
everybody could point and laugh at each other.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. This was the 90s, people.
Whew.
It was
still
raw.
is like that.
It was raw.
It still is like that.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Where?
In our kids' school, they have a big shower room.
Uh-huh. But they have booths.
No, they don't have like, here's my shower space and there's yours.
Oh,
I
they
don't think so, at
They do
least.
in my kids' school.
They do in my kids' school.
Back to the 1997-ish.
Yeah, tell me.
And I'm sliding on the floor. Legs spread wide. What's that? The spread eagle? Is
Yeah,
that what it's
the spread eagle, spread eagle.
Yeah. And I am out of there.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh, you
out
go
of the,
out of the shower area?
I'm out of the shower room and into the dressing room.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's so fast.
Yes,
It is.
Yes. It feels like forever, but it goes so fast in reality.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm about to go towards the benches. And, you know, the benches have legs.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
like,
no!
"Ah!" And then in the last second,
She
I
lost
get
her
my-
virginity.
No. And that's the story of how I lost my
Yes.
virginity.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was raw. Even that was raw.
That was raw.
I lost it to a bench.
In the dressing
In the
room
dressing
in your
room.
middle school or something like. But I'm thinking, isn't like you people walk around with their shoes in there and stuff
No.
outside of the shower room?
No,
No, okay.
you weren't allowed.
Okay, that's
Oh,
good.
rules.
Otherwise, you would have like sand on your butt cheeks and everything.
That's what you're thinking about? That I have sand on my butt cheeks?
Yes.
Girl, I am 14, 15 years old.
Yes.
I just slid butt naked out of the shower room, spread eagle, got my foot in the last second to stop myself from losing my virginity.
Yes.
And then everybody's standing around. They're like, just open mouth, and then they begin laughing.
Of course.
And there I am, naked.
Were you laughing?
Do you think I was laughing?
Well, you usually laugh when you fall, but maybe that's why you laugh when you fall now, when you laugh at people falling, because it's like a coping method.
Trauma.
Yes, trauma. Because everyone laughed. Did you cry? What did you do?
I actually don't know.
Maybe I hope you tried. I hope you tried to stand up and then you just fell and fell and fell and fell like it was some kind of crazy.
But you're just getting your boobs. Actually, I've had boobs for a long time at that point.
A greased up, I
needed to go back.
Yeah.
Because I need to shower off the soap.
I'm just like almost hoping, but almost also not, because that would be terrible, but also wonderful. You try to stand up and you fall down, you fall down, you fall down. So it ends up with you like crawling into the shower again, like a little animal.
So they first get the spread eagle, can watch my hoo-ha.
Yeah, and then they can see
and then they can see my butthole when I'm crawling out.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
No, I don't think so, but I think I blacked out. Like
Of the embarrassment or the
Probably.
hurt and pain?
No,
either and or
both.
both.
It did hurt because in shower rooms, the floor is like prickly.
Yeah, it's prickly. Mm-hmm.
So you're not gonna slip.
And it's like,
but I did slip, Lotta.
No, you glided.
And then I just I fell in the shower.
And I also think about everything that's stuck on these floors, and you had to have it.
Why are you thinking about that?
I'm always
That's
thinking way
thing.
too far.
I had hit
pointing
puberty.
at me angrily.
I hit puberty.
Yes, right then and there.
And there it was.
Boom! The puberty was there.
Hello.
She hit that wall and boobs plopped out. And men
puberty.
Puberty.
Hey, right.
Yes.
Girl,
oh my
I
goodness.
just got my hair on my hoo-ha.
Yeah, everything.
Breasts all over the place.
Oh,
and there it was, naked, on the floor.
Oh, that was...
And you know what happened after that?
No, what happened? Tell me.
The whole school found out about
it. Wow,
Her, you fell in the shower. Really? Dude, really?
Oh, no. The boys.
They're the worst.
I hate the boys. The boys. The girls can be kind of mean too. They were the ones spreading it, so yes, the girls. Yes.
The girls.
Not just you spreading it. The girls spread it afterwards to the school.
Nobody could spread it like I did.
No, you spread it the best.
Why?
Why?
To this day, I wonder how was that possible?
Yeah.
I was just standing there minding my own business.
And then you just slipped.
And then I just slipped and glid. No.
Glided?
Glided. I just glued.
I feel like the universe felt like she thinks she knows too much how good she is. She knows too much how cool she is. She needs to be taken down a notch.
Really, Lotta?
I think so.
Already then I was struggling with identity.
Oh no.
Insecurity.
When maybe that's when you were like, maybe I should become a stripper.
And that's how I didn't finish school.
Yeah, and you became a stripper and
yeah.
In your little town of southern Sweden. Didn't you have one friend that like took you?
She laughed at me.
She held you around the back and she
That's
slid off from you, and then she like fell on the floor.
That's why I laughed, because I remember something else. We were a group of 3.
Yeah.
And they hung out, and we would laugh at each other all the time when we fell into
friends,
things.
And that's another thing.
So, like another time in the dressing room, one not me, but one of the other two.
Yeah.
She was putting on her underwear, but the thing is, her pubic.
No. What happened? Oh, it's standing. Sit up. Oh no, she's dying now.
Oh my God! It was pubic hair all over the place. It was like she missed
she
with her
pulled,
underwear.
No.
So it was like.
Oh, I get it. No, I don't get it.
I don't know what happened.
Maybe she tried to pull up her pants and it got under the hair. So you get, because it's like a little haircut, but it's not a haircut. But it's like combed one way, and she pulled it the other way.
I don't know, but we laughed because her pubic hair was all over the place on her. Her underwear did not cover it.
But it was not spread eagle.
No one is spread eagle. Wonder
Only
if they still
you.
talk about it.
Probably. Do you remember that girl? You glad it out from the showers.
Glad it out. They glued it out of the showers.
And look at you now.
Look at me now.
Look how far you come. Yes.
I can now talk about this trauma.
Yes, and you did it so beautifully.
Thank you. That's my story. I don't know if it was a good story.
I think it was a really good story because it really painted a picture. I see it like you have the weirdest. I mean, like you glided for ages. I mean, people. I mean, I could see like spring went to summer and summer went to fall, and she was still gliding.
There she goes.
And then winter came, and it turned into a yearly thing where people come. Soon she will glide by. Oh, there she is! And then they shoot up the fireworks, and it's like
maybe in a parallel universe.
Probably.
I'm still gliding.
You're still gliding. You're gliding through life on a.
You know it.
On your silver butt. I don't know. I don't know why the silver came from.
I keep gliding on my silver butt in a different universe.
Let's just hope she doesn't meet sand, like I was worried about.
Why are you so worried about sand?
because we had in our room where we did the changing and stuff.
Dressing room,
thank you. It was like this. You came in from a corridor, and then it was this room with benches, and you can hang up your jacket and stuff and whatever, and your clothes on these benches. You could fold them up, and then you put your shoes under the benches, you know?
Oh, no.
But nowadays they don't. They put them like, when you step in, you take them off, and then you
That's what we did.
Yeah. You were a little bit more evolved in the dressing room area.
We were.
Yes, you were.
Yes, we were.
No sand for the butt cheeks.
To get stuck at.
I like that. I wonder, do you want to follow up with another trauma, or do you want to follow up with something else?
I think it's your turn.
Yeah, it's me, but I have one that is traumatic but funny because...
Oh!
Or it is...
This one.
That's kind of... Do you want this one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take this one. This is a sent-in story.
Fun!
It is very fun. Of course, it's from Skåne. Are you ready for this?
I am.
Do you feel ready to leave your trauma behind?
My spread eagle trauma?
Yes.
Yes, I am. Thank you for asking.
Yes, yes.
I think that we have it has gotten the time it needed.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm willing to start a support group for those who are like me out there.
What should it be called? What do you think it should be called?
I know you're good at that kind of stuff.
Slippy booties. The booty slippers. The
gliders.
Watch out for sand. Support group. I don't know. Well, you can join. Just write us an email to podmycrazyfamilytree@gmail.com.
If you have a story about falling in the shower room.
Yes, falling stories. We like falling stories.
Yeah, we like any story.
If you want to hear Kiki laugh, send us your falling stories. But also like something weird your parents did, or like...
Yeah, man, the poop story was good last week too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I appreciate most of them.
I want to see what people will spin off from this story that I now will tell you. It is called At the Dentist.
No.
Mm-hmm. This all happened in the mid-60s, 1960s, I must add. My dad had bad teeth, and he wanted to pull all of his teeth out and have dentures inserted.
Oh.
But the problem was that he had diabetes. And the dentist in our hometown in southern Sweden thought that was too big of a risk, since his diabetes was severe and he did not really take care of his disease. Well, he would not take no for an answer. So you see, at that time you could take the ferry over to Copenhagen, and there were dentists there who didn't care about his diabetes, or more likely did not get the info about it. So my dad got an appointment there, and my mother and little sister, her age was around 5 or 6 or something like that, came along with him and took the opportunity to do a little shopping while he was at the dentist office. When they were done with the shopping, they went to the dentist office and waited for Dad to be done with his procedure. He came out, and Mom, of course, asked him if everything was done to his satisfaction. As Dad opened his mouth to answer, she was not able to hear his answer because he had no teeth, and his mouth was all blood and wounds.
Bones?
Wounds.
Oh.
My mother fainted, and soon there was a crowd around her. Someone called for an ambulance, and the only thing she could say when she woke up was, "My husband. My husband." The ambulance drove her to the hospital, and Dad and my little sister were left outside the dentist's office in shock, and no one understood what he said, and my little sister just cried. An hour later, Mother came back in the ambulance, and after being examined, and my dad was able to explain what had happened, because he had to wait for the dentures to be put in, because his mouth had to heal. Well, trauma doesn't grow on trees, so why not create some? Oh, you are so disturbed. I thought you were going to laugh. It's super fun.
No.
I laugh at trauma.
That's your coping mechanism.
My coping. I mean, can't you see this? He come out and he tried to say, well, it went good, but I have to wait for a while. But she only sees a big bloody mouth hole. So she faints. People rush over, and there's a little 5 or 6 year old kid just scream crying. And there's a woman on the ground and a man with a big bloody hole for a mouth. Okay, it's kind of scary. You look so terrified.
Well, number one, dentists.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a genuine fear.
Oh, maybe I should do like
Trigger warming.
Warm up for this trigger, girls and boys.
Trigger warming time.
Yeah.
We're gonna listen to some triggers. Trigger warming. Trigger warming.
Trigger warming.
Okay, I wish I was better at life. But
better at life? What does that mean? Yes, dentists are scary.
Yeah, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But just you saying the 1960s, and then dentist with that scares me even more.
I can see like these metal instruments and
and the shots were probably, the needles were thick and big
and rusty.
No, maybe in Denmark.
Yeah, maybe.
They didn't seem to care.
No, they didn't seem to care. They're like, you want your teeth pulled out? Well, I got the tools. Come in, like that,
And then also the system wasn't working right, because now I think that maybe they can share with each other a little bit.
Teeth? Share what?
Information about the patient. Or maybe there are more rules now.
Yes. But I don't think that I actually work in the health department.
That's why she's so fancy.
I'm so fancy. But the thing is, we don't share over the borders, but we share inside of our country. But if you are supposed to do a big procedure, you often have to take those medical records to this place where you're supposed to do the thing.
You don't send them.
Yeah, sometimes it depends on if you as a person you go to the country where you want to do the thing, and you like, what is that called when you do remiss remittabed.
I don't know.
Well, if you seek the healthcare yourself, they will probably ask you to give your records to them. But if
referral,
referral. If you do your own referral, but if it's like a hospital in Sweden who does the referral to the other country, they send the records with it. With your, you have to say that it's okay though. You as a patient. Yeah, I don't think they don't do it like they did in the 60s. That's for sure. I guess. And he really wanted those teeth plucked out.
Canine to canine.
Canine to canine. You know it, girl.
No.
I know. And I think, how long did he have to eat soup? Or like drink his food,
Oh, when you have diabetes.
There's so many things.
Are you like, do you heal slower?
Yeah, that's
slower.
That's the most dangerous. That's why it's dangerous for a person with diabetes to get injuries like on your like toes, feet, hands, because the blood flow is not as strong there, so it could be dangerous. But also, yes, your wounds heal slower when you have diabetes.
I'm traumatized by this story.
Yes, you like it?
No.
You love that. Let me hear more of the falling.
Well, I don't know if I have time.
Don't say that.
It's 20 minutes to 6.
We can't.
I have to go back to work.
Oh.
You know I gotta work.
But Kiki.
A crazy family tree.
What's up, fam? Second half.
And we actually did record half an episode before this, which we were talking about what are we going to do about that, because Kiki said, well, I'm going to stay in town, in my town. I'm going to stay in town because I'm going to do some work in the evening. So give me food. We gave her food. And then we can record. So we started to record. And then all of a sudden she says, I have to go. And I was like, no.
So we took a pause.
Yeah. And let's get this show on the road, girlfriend.
This is going to be great.
All of my favorite things are happening at once. Summer's over. It is Sunday. It is raining. It is windy. I hate wind.
And she has her
love it.
period.
And I have my period, and I've gone through the worst PMS ever, and everything's falling apart, and the shit is hitting every fan all over my house.
And for those who listen to this podcast and does not understand sarcasm, she's being sarcastic.
I'm so sarcastic. I've never been more sarcastic in my whole life. I'm so happy, guys. Yay! Mental health. Yay!
Yay!
Awareness.
And I'm wearing my bracelets
Yes,
today.
that actually made me a little bit happy. I must say.
I was going to say something. We're back in the studio out in the middle of nowhere.
Where it all began.
And so Lotta's here with her whole family. And when they came and they opened the door and entered our house,
What happened?
Lotta was just like...
Hi. Like Friends. Ross and Friends.
She was
Hi.
like just... I don't even know, like a shadow, like a...
Yeah, I feel like one. And you looked at me like, ooh, you have the shirt on. I'm like, it's dirty, I said.
No, I said, oh, you got toothpaste on your shirt.
And I said, I know, I haven't washed it since I bought it. It's rolled in. Yeah.
And now she has 3 ponytails, which one of them is very, very, very babyish.
Tiny.
It's a baby.
It's a baby ponytail. Today I'm a dirty wet wipe, but last time when we tried to record, but you said, I gotta go, bitch. Yes, you did. No, you didn't.
Not this time.
Then I was a new wet wipe that hadn't been used yet. But now I'm dirty and soiled. No one likes me. And now...
Are you talking about like your personality?
I'm talking about my
energy?
My energy and mental health.
Mental health.
Yay! It wasn't as stained then.
Oh.
No.
3-time ponytail spoken.
Oh, I feel it. Like it's like, you know, Sailor Moon. Like when they transform, it's like 3-time ponytail, and then it's like it comes light out of the ponytails and like.
Oh yes, yeah, you have like some kind of power.
Yeah, and then I turn out to be a wet wipe,
a
dirty
wet blanket,
one. A wet blanket, laying on the floor.
Wet blanket. Oh.
Yeah. 3-time ponytail, and then I was like, here I am, wet blanket. I will now lay on your hardwood floor and make it a little milky white because I destroy it.
And be a damper on everything.
Yeah, I will just damp the whole world, just like the rain outside.
You're like Sadness in.
Yeah, I really feel like Sadness
in Inside Out.
Yeah, I can really relate. Yes. Mm.
I love the part in Inside Out when Joy drags Sadness.
Yes.
Come on, Sadness. I can't walk.
No.
Okay. And then she just drags her, and Sadness is...
Yes.
If you haven't watched Inside Out 1 or 2, do it.
Yes, do it. Because it's good for grown-ups even as it is for kids.
Yeah.
It talks to both... This is a snippet because in Inside Out 2, the newest Inside Out movie, the daughter, who's the main character, she is going to a hockey camp, an ice hockey camp, And then the dad says, you know what we can do then, like a grown-up joke. And the mom is like, yeah, we could clean the whole house. We have time now. And the dad is like, wah, wah, wah. It's many of those things. I mean, it's for everyone. Just watch it, for God's sake. Just do it.
Your voice is so much lower than usual today.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
You do.
I do.
Oh,
you know I
yeah.
do.
I'm glad my
I
sadness and darkness in life makes you happy, Kiki.
I thrive.
Enjoy.
I love you in all shapes and forms and
Aw.
sizes and
You also
moods.
bonged my head
I did.
in the door.
I opened the door on Lotta's.
We were
The door was already open.
yes, and then bonk. I think that
You're like with a chocolate bar in your mouth. Kiki.
Kiki.
Crumbs were coming out.
Yes,
And you
everywhere.
looked sad.
Oh.
Kiki.
Kiki. I think it was my fault too in some way.
You're so sweet, but it was just me.
Okay.
I wasn't
don't
paying
know.
attention to what I was doing. But then Lotta's like, well, karma wants me to
Yeah, but
suffer.
I only do good things to people.
I know.
So I don't really believe in
So
karma.
it's not called karma. That's not what you said. You didn't say karma. You said
The universe
The
really loves me
universe.
right now.
the universe is pushing my
All of my buttons.
yeah.
The-
And to see which one throws you over the edge.
yes, that's what I said when we walked down. It's just trying to give me. It's given me all the big things now, but it didn't break her all the way. So maybe we add just a little tidbit. And now there's like there's a game they do, one of those internet games where they're gonna fill up a water glass, and the one who it spills over for is the loser then. So they just add a drop. I think the universe is like playing that game like right now.
You say tidbit a lot.
A
or
tidbit,
snippet.
snippet.
A snippet or a tidbit.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm cool. Cool that way. I use these cool words.
I have so many dead flies up there. Do you see
Yes,
that?
I
so every time I
see.
throw my head back and laugh at you,
You see all the dead
I
flies.
see all my dead flies and then
It's
I
like
get
it's the
sad.
same. It's like the same view. You watch up, you see the dead flies. You look at me, you see the dead flies. I mean, you
This
see
is
it
a
all.
dead person.
Okay, let's do this.
We have spoken a lot about you. Should we ask how I'm doing?
Yes. How are you doing, my grill? How you doing, grill?
Grill.
Girlfriend? Yeah, tell
Oh,
me.
bitch.
Tell me all about it.
Well, I don't have too much to say. So we can just start.
Okay, let's start. Are you gonna start?
Yes.
Yes, it's your turn to start.
Yes. So, ladies and gents and everything in between, we have a story from Uncle Pete again.
We love Uncle Pete.
He has the best stories.
If we know that we're in for a ride, so let's just. I'm gonna
Buckle
hold
up.
I'm gonna hold on to this.
Buckle
seat.
up. I have it on paper. So this sound.
Yeah, and also your bracelets. So it's gonna
and
be.
this sound. So this is.
ASMR.
That's right.
Yeah.
So enjoy.
So you're gonna whisper the whole story
I'm
too.
gonna whisper the whole story.
That's kind of cozy.
It was the late 2000s.
No. Okay, tell me.
Here we go. It was the late 2000s, and it was St. Patrick's Day. As usual, we started at 6 a.m. with a classic Irish breakfast with Guinness at Patty's in Milwaukee. Ooh, so we know Uncle Pete has lived in Milwaukee. Oh, all right. Done at Patty's, we went for a second breakfast at a place I can't remember the name of. Done there, we headed downtown. There was a lot of green beer, bagpipes, and swag. Beads, sunglasses, t-shirts, hats, pins, sweatbands. You name it, I did it, I got it.
Ooh.
They didn't just give things away. When we had conquered the downtown area, we headed to the east side to finish off the 10 bars in that area.
Oh.
Now, when we were done there, it was about 4 p.m., and it was time to head home for a shower and a swag brag.
Oh yeah.
So a swag brag would be like, I got 10
Look at-
beads, but look, they glow.
Look what I got.
Look at my pin. Look at my pin.
And the
What?
sunglasses and the T-shirt. A T-shirt must be one of the biggest brags.
Yeah, but I guess those sweatbands were also a big thing.
Yeah, maybe it was. It must. This was early 2000s, right?
Yep. No, the late.
The late 2000s.
The
Yeah,
late
sweatbands
2000s.
was still a thing. Okay,
Yeah, you
keep
know.
on telling me.
After the breather, it was time to head out again. Bayview, here we come.
Okay.
You dance and drink until you can't anymore.
Mm.
And what a night it must have been. Because I woke up with my underwear inside out, backwards, and ripped to shreds.
Why? That is not a good thing.
Mind you, this is when social media was still a baby and cell phone cameras were rare and bad quality.
Yeah.
So your guess is as good as mine to what happened that night. No proof. Nothing. Was I alone?
Yeah.
Did I rip my underwear alone?
Uncle Pete.
None of my friends remember this. I don't remember. All I had was a pair of underwear chaps.
Oh my God.
So they were ripped in the middle, but the legs were, it's a boxer shorts. So the legs were still intact. But
Oh no. This could be very dark, Uncle Pete.
Uncle Pete says that you have a start and you have a beginning, dear listeners. Now fill in the middle because he needs to know what happened that night.
Is it anybody out there who was with Uncle Pete?
He's wondering, does he have an underwear chap twin somewhere?
Oh, maybe it was like
A duel.
Or maybe it was a little green. What are they called?
Yeah, he was wondering also, did I make a deal with a leprechaun?
Oh my God. Well, is he rich now, or what was the
Uncle
deal?
Pete?
Yeah, I mean, what was the deal since?
I don't know.
I mean,
I guess we will have to ask
what
Uncle
was the
Pete.
deal?
What was the deal?
Let me rip you. No, he doesn't talk like that. It's like
He woke up.
Let me rip your underpants, me boy.
The Green Mountains had
I don't know what you said, but I love that.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm not known for my
You're Irish
not that either, but my what do you call it?
dialects.
Yeah, I try my
Yeah,
hardest.
sometimes I want to hurt you when you try to talk.
When you try to talk, I want to hurt you.
I want to hurt you when you talk. No, but when you're trying to do some Swedish dialects, I don't want to hurt you, but I want to
you
hurt
do.
myself. Like I want to pull out of my ears.
Well, he woke up. It's not only that he woke up with his underpants in shreds.
No.
They were inside out and backwards.
So they were wrong in all
What
the ways. It was
happened?
like someone or himself wanted really to show that something happened.
Yeah.
But what it was,
Nobody knows.
no one will ever know.
Nobody will ever know.
But in some way, I feel very comforted by the fact that Uncle Pete is a he,
And he's alive.
and he's alive because he told you the story.
Mm.
So, or maybe it was just one of his famous poops that wanted to come out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's like a demon poop, like turning things upside down and inside out. Yeah.
So he doesn't remember anything after they went to Bayview.
Well, they started drinking at 6 a.m, so
That's what I guess Americans do. Every American they're Irish for one day on St.
Yeah.
Paddy's Day.
but I can feel it like because America is a country with people from all over the world.
Mm.
They have indigenous people, but those people are like marginalized, pushed out, and like so all of these people come from all of these different corners of the world, and they are just gripping on for dear life to all these celebrations. Now I'm Irish. I'm a wee bit Irish, me lad. Glarg, glarg, glarg. And they go all in with all of the celebrations.
Mm.
I mean, yeah. Wouldn't you say?
I don't know. I think it's a very a country searching for its identity.
Yeah, I think so. And searching for its
Wow,
sanity.
this got very
Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
This fun story from Uncle Pete and
I-
his underwear chaps.
I think that I don't know, man. I don't know. I've been in America during what's it called?
St. Patty's
St.
Day?
Patty's Day, and I guess you've been through a lot of them.
See, I never celebrated St.
You
Patty's
never
Day.
celebrated?
No,
it?
not really, not that way.
No, maybe you were the one who were working during.
Probably.
Yeah. No,
I drank the rest of the year.
I've done that. I done yeah. You had a vacay. You had a white day on the green day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I it was something extra for sure.
Mm.
But I it's not my thing. It's not my thing, you
No.
know. It's a fun thing to have seen it and all, but I don't really get why you should start drinking early in the morning. I mean,
It's just an excuse to do it, probably.
probably. And it's party time. It's party time. It's party time. I wonder if people poop green. Because everything is dyed green that you digest.
I don't know.
Do you poop green afterwards? Because it must be like drenched in all that green dye.
I've never done it. You know why I don't celebrate or why I haven't gone out probably?
Tell me, is it?
I don't drink beer.
Are you scared of leprechauns? Oh, you don't.
Well,
drink
I don't
beer.
want to have underwear chaps.
No, that's true. That's true. You
Maybe
better be
that's-
careful.
Maybe that's a thing.
Maybe that's a thing.
Maybe there are more people out there
we know what's
that have
at the-
woken up with underwear chaps because a little leprechaun has shredded
Yeah,
them
yeah,
to pieces.
yeah.
Please send
With,
us your stories if you have.
We've figured out what's at the end of the rainbow, and it's nothing good. So
No, it's a
just
little
turn
leprechaun
back.
that wants to. Maybe that's what Uncle Pete did.
Yes.
He found the end of the rainbow, and
Yeah.
there was a leprechaun
Yeah.
sitting on this pot, but there was nothing in the pot.
No.
It was this scary, angry little leprechaun that
Yeah.
just shredded his underwear.
Yeah, and turn them inside out and
Why
backside.
didn't Uncle Pete have pants on? At one point,
Yeah.
Uncle Pete needed to have taken his pants off
Yeah.
to just be standing in his underwear
Yeah.
and getting them shredded to pieces.
Oh my God, I really want to know what happened that night.
Nobody will ever
No
know.
one would ever
and
know.
this children who are listening to our pod,
Yeah.
this is what it was like before social media.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. 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 He would
No
be
proof.
plastered on TikTok if
I am so happy
yeah.
that I lived out my wildest days
Yeah.
when social media was a baby.
Yeah. Yeah. And I, as a parent in these times, I can definitely say that it was it's both. It's both. There's always positives and negatives, but I think it was much easier to be a parent back in the day. There's so much more to worry about these days. The predators,
They had, like you said, they had probably their things to worry about.
yeah, of course, but the predators now can be in your home at any time, you know, without the parents really knowing.
I mean, through social media.
Through social media and all kinds of things, you know.
Well, this took a turn.
This took a turn, man. This
But
took
important
a turn.
things to talk about.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Like
You
we
wanna-
say in Swedish, det var bättre förr.
It was better in the olden days. That's direct.
In the 1900s.
In the 1900s.
No, this was early 2000s.
Yes, this was early to. I love it when people say in the late 1900s. That's our youth. In the late 1900s, we lived.
Stop saying that.
Yeah, stop saying that. It's terrible.
In the 90s.
In
or
the
in
90s,
the 80s.
90s,
Come on.
80s. That sounds cool and hip.
Yeah.
In the late 1900s. No.
No. That's
no.
the history lessons we were at. In the late
Illegal.
1800s, early 1900s.
Illegals.
Illegals.
Should I
Your
tell you a
turn.
story?
Thank you, Uncle Pete.
We've got a story here from a model. Story about the photo model.
The photo model? What are you
This
saying?
is- I don't know what I'm saying. The model. I can't speak. The model who became a blood donor. I can't. Words don't come easy to me. Do-betty da ba do. They don't come easy at all. The model who became a blood donor.
I love it how you think that speaking louder
It feels like
will help you.
I get it out better.
Okay.
Okay. I have been a model.
Ooh,
Believe
okay.
it
We
or
have
not.
a model
this is,
sending
yes,
in?
this is a model sending this in.
Oh, fun.
Believe it or not. After meeting me or seeing me in a picture, model is probably not the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh.
But the fact remains. This was the year 1975, and I was in my final year at college. In the school entrance hall, there was a small room where the school's janitor lived. On a wall in his room was a board with nice photos of all the school's students. And for some reason, unknown to me, a photographer had crept into the warden's messy
Ew.
room in his search for a suitable model for an assignment he had to carry out.
Ew.
Yeah, it sounds very dirty.
That sounds creepy.
The choice fell on me, despite being surrounded by picture-perfect companions. So I thanked graciously yes to his appeal because I was going to get paid for my hard work. 160 kronor. That is about $16, but in 1975's money, that
Oh.
must be at least like $40 today or something like
Don't
that.
you think like 100?
Oh, maybe. I mean, he was rich. So, a sum that today might seem a little low, but which was then a not inconsiderable amount of a capital for a poor student, you know? So we met in his studio, and there I had to stand behind a black lacquered frame. I had to look confident, and I had to hold out my right arm, slightly bent, outside of the bottom edge of the frame. And only now did I find out that this photo was going to be used for a campaign to attract people to become blood donors. And despite my poor student life, I looked both well-nourished and credible. So it would become a poster that would probably be in people's workplaces all around town. Nice, I thought. And then I thought no more about it. And a few years later, I was going on a guest gig in Stockholm. That is the capital of Sweden, to save money for our poor theater group. Now you can figure out who the sender in of this
It's
is.
Pappy.
It's Dada. It's Lars T. Johansson. So we were asked to try to stay with friends and acquaintances for the 3 weeks that the guest play lasted, just to save money for this theater group. So we played in the Riksdag. What is that called? It must be the Parliament building. The Parliament building, which was then empty as the Parliament
Not really.
and the government were housed in...
This is going to be a correction corner. Sorry.
No, it's probably right. They were housed in what is now the Kulturhuset and Stockholm City Theater. So that's where the Parliament were being right then. So we're playing theater in the Parliament house. I don't know, man. This sounds super weird. Anywho, every performance day, I took the subway from Rådmansgatan to Old City, Gamla stan, and vice versa, back to my temporary home on Sveavägen. And after 2 days of my 3-week stay in the capital, I went to the subway as usual to take me to work. When I came down to the tracks, I got a shock. The first thing I was greeted with was a huge picture of an exhorting young man with a slightly bent arm outside the lower edge of the frame, with the gaze of a determined young man who urged everyone and anyone to stretch out your lion's paw, become a blood donor.
No.
The young man in the picture seemed very familiar. I turned my back to the image to catch my breath a bit, only to be met by the same image across the track. Opposite from the other one. And then I turned my gaze towards the ceiling to once again be met by the same image on all poster boards that sat on the walls that separated the tracks. It was a slightly absurd experience to see yourself staring at everyone who passed, myself included. The posters were still there when, after the away game, we left the capital and went home. And they had their effect. I realized that I could not, with credibility, demand of my fellow men to give their blood if I did not do it myself. So the next time I visited Stockholm, the posters were replaced with new messages, but I was a blood donor.
Oh, he.
That makes me think about when Joey in Friends does like almost the same as what happened to my dad. It was like, you do this job, a photo job, and he just thinks it's for anything, you know? But it is for venereal disease, get tested.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets to be like the chlamydia guy. And everyone's like, I don't really want to date you. Like, do you know if Pablo has, is he tested? This was for a good cause. So that's...
Well, your dad convinced himself.
Yeah,
to
he
give
must
blood.
have been a very good model.
That look, what did you say?
This was in the 70s.
No. You said blicken.
Oh, it was determined.
The determined...
and he stood in that frame and he was
with
bending
the
his
determined
arm.
Look.
Yeah, the determined look.
Give blood!
Give blood, bitches!
No.
No. But do. Give blood. I've
You know,
never
I was
done.
denied
Have
to
you
give...
done? No.
What?
You were denied?
I was denied in America to give blood.
We don't want your dirty blood. Why?
Because I was from Sweden.
Okay. Sure.
You don't know about those Swedes.
No,
mad
exactly.
Because of mad cow disease.
But it wasn't even in Sweden. It's
Europe.
Yeah, but
That's what happens.
okay, that's what happened. That's what happens. Okay. I don't know if I can give blood. I should.
Why wouldn't you be able to give blood?
Because I'm allergic to penicillin.
Penicillin?
Penicillin. I don't know if you can give blood then.
Oh, really?
And also I'm ridden with disease.
Yeah.
No, not. No.
Mental health!
Mental health. No, I don't think you can do if you're allergic to an antibiotic.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe I should check that up because I like giving blood. I mean, I'm not scared of needles at all. And I mean, always when I give blood because they're gonna test something, I feel like light and happy after they took some of it. You know.
I don't like this dynamic between us right now.
What do you mean?
That you're resting on me because you are losing your words today.
I am.
And then it's up to me to fill it, and I'm not good at that. That's your job. You're supposed to do that. I'm the one that needs guidance in the talking world.
No, I'm gonna promise all of you that. No, I can't promise anything.
3 ponytail.
I can't promise anything to anyone right now.
No.
I just wanted to promise that I will be better next time, but I can't. I can't, guys.
You can't. And it's okay. We love you for who you are.
Thank you.
And you know that.
Okay, well, let's wrap this up because this is...
Wrap it up. For read a rainbow forever and ever. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. For read a rainbow.
Yay. Rainbows.
Forever.
All over town. Okay.
All over town.
Next
and
time,
the leprechaun.
I'll try to be more happy.
Your underwear.
Shred it. Okay. Until next time, keep the crazy coming. You've been listening to My Crazy Family Tree. Follow us on Instagram, podmycrazyfamilytree, on YouTube, podmycrazyfamilytree, and on Patreon, My Crazy Family Tree. And don't forget to send in your stories to podmycrazyfamilytree@gmail.com. Okay.
Are you broken?
Pump it up. Pump.
Are you broken?
Pump it up. I am, yes. Yes, I'm broken.
Thank you for noticing.
She's talking about the lamp, but I'm talking about me. Ooh, very cozy, 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 wozy.